Like this is kind of crazy. Like this is like a fucking moment.
It is, it is. You know, I recorded
Like I
this whole
know.
conversation. I'm gonna like clip the best parts and like make a funny like opening of us talking about the tickets. Okay, now
No.
that we've talked about that, let's get into the Superman trade. Do you have it pulled up?
Oh yeah. What's
Okay.
up?
Okay, let's start. Let's start. Okay, so the buildings are
Mhm.
collapsing.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like I feel like
I don't like when damage is done like to like mass degrees in like superhero movies,
I mean,
but
kind of yeah,
I'm
because like
guessing
there's no way that these are like multiple buildings falling off, falling over each other.
exactly.
I feel like making this complaint, whenever I like do a nitpicky complaint like this, I feel like a certain someone.
Yeah. It's like okay, like people are gonna die, which is horrible or
Terrible, but
inevitable.
inevitable. But yeah, this is multiple buildings, and they're getting crumbled to ashes. That's millions of people, millions of like people's like. Never mind. Let me start over again. I'm getting a bit too overexcited. That's like so many people's homes and houses. They're all gonna be homeless. Their homes are in crumbles and
Right.
pieces. All their lifelong belongings, and I bet you all the people
Their
weren't even saved.
jobs.
Jobs,
Like
like
that's the stuff that I think about when I watch like scenes like
yeah.
this in movies.
There's at least like 10,000 people who died in this tragedy. But also, I
Right.
think it's kind of goofy and silly, but I also think it's funny that like this is like all flat area, but there's randomly these humongous buildings in the middle that are just falling onto like the flat place again. Like there's no other tall buildings around. There's just two or three that were
Oh
just
yeah.
coincidentally knocked over.
I mean, what I'm thinking about is like, okay, now that he catches the building, like, what is he gonna just like push it back up, right? Like, because realistically, he can't do
I
that.
know, but like no, because
Like
in the
now,
next
I
shot,
just
he's aura farming in the ashes of thousands of people. So
yeah. So I don't fully understand this. Like, this is where like I see like the other heroes coming in and like saving everybody, so he could just like let the
oh,
building
like green.
like fully
Imagine if
collapse.
like Green Lanterns come and like pull the building up. Exactly, like I need it.
That would be cool.
And then we
Like that's what
have,
I mean. Like they build it together. Like yeah.
and then we have Mr. Disabled come in with his flying wheelchair and like chew his
What?
T-balls, and like the
Mr.
T-balls retract.
Disabled.
Why else is he in that Stephen Hawking position chair? Like what's going on?
He's not even in a chair. He's just sitting in the air.
No, he's in a
Like
chair.
you have to be a certain
He's in a
level.
chair that he's locked into Stephen Hawking style.
Right. I think he's just choosing to sit that way. Like he
But
could
that's
just like
like
stand up.
like that's negative. That's like negative skibidi aura. You could say. You could say.
No, I think like that part of the trailer is funny though. Like when he like says, "Did
I
you
guess,
bring
but
that
we're
damn
coming to
dog?"
that. Okay. I also it's really actually funny how he's just standing in the middle of this rubble and he's like taking in the sunlight and like auraing, and this is like the crumble of buildings and so many people's houses and people probably died, and he's just kind of, you know,
Right.
getting his aura moment. Okay, and
He's just there.
then we have Queen Tessmacher and Lex and Ultraman going
Right.
to the fortress of
And Queen the engineer.
um she could be the jester. Go with
Yes.
jester.
But she's not. She's the queen. The jester is Tessmacher.
Tessmacher is the jester, but if like it's like if the jester was the queen too. Also, like I don't like the engineer's hairstyle. It's giving appropriation.
It is. That's like really like a really questionable like choice
Cause
that I'm like a little bit confused
like
about. Like, why not just make her a black woman and then let her have like a 40-inch bust down braids,
no, exactly. And the
middle
thing
part of her.
exactly. And the thing is, she has like cable-ish hair in the comics, I think, and they wanted to give the cable
Yeah,
effect, but like then either hire a black woman or like make her hair actual cables. You know you could do this hairstyle but
exactly.
CGI cables instead, and no one would bat an eye. But you just kept
No, right.
the braids, and like she looks goofy and silly.
Like, there's a photo shoot. There's like a perfect reference photo of like JT from the City Girls. She has like a hairstyle like that where it's like wires in her braids.
Yeah,
I feel like they could have emulated that, like if they wanted to like kind of give this effect.
yeah,
And even then, like, why not just make the engineer a black woman while we're at it?
yeah.
But I have no complaints, I guess. Like, I'm fine. The actress seems like she's fine. I think she's like really like showing like her anger, her rage. Like she's
Um,
showing her like true
but like
villainous form.
she's
Like
kind of like in that she's kind of showing nothing because she's just like mad and like
she's in
the
battle.
whole time.
Yeah, we don't know why she's angry, but like we just like know that she's
There's
like
nothing much going on in her
that she's
noggin. That's what it seems like.
yeah. And then we see the same clip of Lex walking up to the dashboard in the Fortress of Solitude,
And then we
taking off
have
his
Superman getting
shades.
smashed by Ultraman, getting hit back shots from Ultraman.
Oh, I still wonder who Ultraman is. Like, I like this part that we're still speculating about who
Yeah,
Ultraman is, who the Hammer Bravia is.
yeah.
I think that's like a really good marketing tactic because
I think
now
yeah. Okay,
people
there
want to
are
go to the
multiple
theater to
mysteries
see the
in this
movie.
movie. That's good.
Yeah, like, and then also like that. Well, I guess we'll get to that part too. But there's like a man with like a very obscured face, and that's a third person in the movie that we don't know their
Yeah,
identity.
I like. It looks like it's Ultraman without his helmet, but then his face is like really like. It's crazy because you can't really tell what's even though he's so clear in frame. He kind of has like a big like mushy head where it's like different things are going on. You can't really tell what the hell is going on.
Yeah, it's like they edited it. I feel like they edited it just for the trailer, just so we can't see. But like it'll like be in our face
Because
like
what if
once we
it's
get in
like
the theater,
Bizarro or something? Ultraman is like Bizarro.
right?
That
There's
would be too.
that's the crazy part. There's so many options of who like
Yeah.
these people can be. Bizarro, Ultraman, Metallo,
Yeah.
another. Well, there's like this Jor-El theory that it's Superman's father, but like I don't want to get too much into that.
Okay. And then we have the Daily Planet, and then we have Lois Lane and Clark Kent, and this is when like Lex Luthor is like, "I'm gonna kill him and everyone he loves," and then you see
Yeah,
they're so
that
cute.
part is just like very scary.
What a cute
It's very like
couple.
scary, but also like emotional. Yeah.
It is.
I,
JT.
I have no notes. Really good chemistry there with the
Actually, yeah, there
actresses
is really good
and the
chemistry.
actors there.
I feel like Lois. Really didn't like the Lois in Snyder verse at all. I feel like she wasn't like as like there wasn't that like
Passionate.
softness and also she kind of was like a non-character as in she was just there to be
Yeah,
like
she was just there.
she was like oh my god Superman like that's like the vibes she gave like she's constantly like that
Yeah.
vibes like here
And
Lois
also like
Lane
why was she ginger?
exactly I feel like the black hair is so like
It's
it gives her
iconic.
strong vibes it doesn't give her like I feel like the ginger added to her being like nothing and soft and like nothing
Yeah, like it just like let her like remain as a damsel for
yeah
their aura farming. Oh,
exactly
strong, manly Superman. It didn't really work, but
yeah
here we get like a clear picture of who Lois is.
Yeah, she's her
Like she's a
own
woman who means
character, and she's a
business.
person.
Exactly. Then we get more of the clips of him landing in the middle of Antarctica or wherever this is, maybe Iceland, Iceland, England, with the blood on the snow, him
Where
getting
are
lifted
you?
up.
That's not what happens next. Next after that, we see him
Well,
getting
that's what I
like
heard.
he's getting like tended to like by his like his parents who are like both like they're
Oh, I
so
thought we kind of got past that part.
I know, but that's the things about that part. He has like veins on his face that are dark. I don't know what happened to him. And also, he's getting beat up a lot in this movie. I'm not sure what they're using to like get him
Oh,
like poisoned and stuff. I don't know what's going on. And later on, you
right.
see him getting
Maybe he got attacked by Kryptonite.
like later on you see like some poison something affecting how his face looks too. I don't know what that's about. Or maybe
Yeah.
okay. And low key, I like the
Um,
aura farming scene of Lex Luthor in the suit. Like I don't think we get too much of it in this trailer, but in the other trailers he had like a kryptonite gun bullet or whatever I think, and he like reloads it and he's
yeah,
wearing a suit. Like that's cool.
that was cool.
Um,
Then also in the background of Lex, there's that creature. I think the creature's name is like Mr. Handsome.
yeah,
They were
but
talking about it in an interview. It's like a creature that he made on a petri dish or
oh
something.
yeah, because he said he made him, but like it looks so much like a white Martian. Why not just make it a white Martian and like tease Martian
Yeah, that's what
mythology?
I'm saying.
But then and
Like that
also
would be really cool.
we really still don't know this whole like apparently humongous jail underground situation he has with these glass boxes of hundreds and hundreds of aliens, what the whole deal is with that.
So what people are saying, or I guess like what we're assuming, is that that's like in like this like weird pocket. This what are they calling it? Like universal pockets.
Yeah.
Like that's inside of like one of those time pockets. And like once they break free from that prison, then we see like Superman fighting like the other things in there, and maybe that's where the kaiju comes from as well.
Maybe. But
Like
like,
I want like I feel like it would be cool if it was like the Phantom Zone,
I
but
mean, yeah, but it's
maybe they
so
didn't want to get into that.
technological.
Yeah, it's very techy.
Yeah, it's very
So
technological. So I don't know. I
we
don't see
see
how
him being
that
like
could be.
the.
You know.
I mean, maybe it's just something like something obscure from like a comic that hasn't been read by many
And
people.
also, is
I think
every
that's like
single
something that
person,
James is good at doing.
you know, it could be that every single thing in this is an attempt to make a Superman dupe or like something that could defeat Superman, and Ultraman was the only successful one. Maybe. But
Yeah.
then there's too many people in these cages. There's like thousands of cages here. And they're like so
Hmm.
perfectly glass made. Like I'm really confused because this looked like it would take so many years to like make and orchestrate and like because they're like platforms of
No,
like
right.
stuff. I don't know what's going on here. We'll get. I guess we're gonna have to
I
see
mean,
it.
like we know like Lex has like his like Raptors, his army. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing like he's got like hundreds of people to like build that for him.
Yeah.
That would be a cool concept.
Okay. Then we have more of the same
But, like
stuff from
if
the last
Superman
one.
gets freed from that, like are those people also gonna get freed, or is he just gonna leave them behind? Like, okay, let's free all these like hundreds of aliens,
You know, maybe
or
they're
let's leave hundreds of aliens behind.
maybe they're ripping off Supergirl and doing the storyline where why can't aliens live in society with everyone else? Like we shouldn't be prejudiced because they did that in the Supergirl CW TV show.
I could see that being a thing.
Because
Like I feel like there are gonna be like very like political like moments where
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
because
oh,
James Gunn
superheroes are people
said
too.
that there has been metahumans in this world for lots and lots and lots of years. So like it's a regular thing.
Yeah,
So maybe it is that
so it should
people
be
are
like
like
normal for the Indian.
people like Lex are like prejudiced against aliens, but then Superman's like, I'm an alien too. We shouldn't be mean. We should be kind and love. And then that's us today. Like,
Right. He's like, oh, I have these aliens to prop up for you. Like this guy's better than Superman.
yeah.
So wait, which part of the trailer are you on right now?
I'm okay. I'm at 1 minute and 1 second.
Okay, me too.
And like, okay,
So
I agree with some critics when they say that this kaiju is too cartoon looking because I don't think it
yeah.
looks DC-ish or like I feel like it's from a kids movie low key, and I feel like okay,
Hmm.
if you wanted to do a big huge monster, like this is clearly in my opinion to sell toys and make a kid's toy that's like cute and cuddly and like a monster.
For sure.
But isn't that what crypto is supposed to do? And also, if you wanted a big monster, why couldn't you take one of the literally thousands that are present in DC Comics? You could just pick one of them and just do it if you wanted a big monster from an
Yeah.
alternate dimension. But like, what
But I
is
guess they didn't
this?
want to like do like a doomsday kind of thing or
I
a
mean, but like,
Grundy kind of
there's
thing.
so many that you could have done. Because like, if you search up
That
big
is true
monster
though.
DC, you're gonna get thousands and thousands of replies.
Yeah. It's just like the thing is causing so much damage.
Yeah, and
And
also
then like
like
we see another thing causing more damage.
it looks so cute that I feel like it's gonna be like, oh, like we're not gonna kill it. We're just gonna like make like show it kindness. It's so scared or something like that. And I'm like, it killed thousands of people. You know that, right? Like
Yeah.
we're not playing
I think they're
around.
gonna trap it in that zone.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna try to trap it in this in like that little dimensional pocket, and then that's
Also,
gonna like open the
we
portal
talked
for
about
more
this in the
things to come out.
yeah.
Oh, that's it.
We talked about this in the first episode, and we still don't
Hmm.
know if this kaiju appears at the start or at the end of the movie.
I think it's the beginning.
But then, yeah,
Like
I think it's the beginning too. I think most
yeah,
of
like it starts off as a baby, and then maybe it grows into that.
okay, most of the trailers we've had so far have covered the same few scenes, which is the kaiju
Hmm.
fight, the destruction, and then Superman being weak and going to Fortress of Solitude. And all the trailers have been based around that. So and that's probably the first 30 minutes of the movie. So we really haven't seen much of this movie at all, which is the like
Yeah,
craziest part.
it's insane. It's like I feel like we've seen like just like the first act, the
Yeah.
first of three acts.
Yeah. Like we've only seen the tip of the fortress burning.
Because like it does seem like everything is like from a different like a very like distinct part of the movie. And then after hearing the rumor that like they like changed like the formatting of the movie to make
Yeah.
it like less episodic,
Yeah.
now that I don't know if that makes me concerned. Like I think everything will still tie in together,
Yeah.
but it does like make me like oh okay, like this makes sense now. Like this is probably from like one episode of the movie. And a lot of this seems like it's from like the kaiju episode, which will probably be at the start.
Yeah.
What if Superman takes the kaiju to like the Fortress of Solitude, like around that area, so nobody gets hurt, and then that's how he ends up like all battered.
But then how is the like shitty kind of like also, I don't understand why Superman is flying away from flames. Superman is immune to flames. Unless he's some magical flames cuz he can take these flames and not like move a muscle and be like, "Okay, is that it?"
Right.
And this kaiju should be easy work for
Yeah.
him. So,
I mean, it looks like he's like leading it to like not like blow flames at other buildings, and he's going straight into the flames, as you can see. Like he's
yeah,
like literally
maybe
going
he's
straight
trying
into
to
the flames.
okay,
He's gonna
maybe
punch
he
it.
yeah. But like I love the flying. Like people have been making
Yeah, me
fun of the
too.
flying
It's really
scenes
good.
so fucking much. Of the flying scenes. I think they're goofy and campy, but they're so like cool and like the camera angles how we're like it's like it's cool. I think it's
Yeah,
like so
they're really
dynamic and
dynamic. I
cool.
like them.
Yeah.
And then like that leads into like that other thing, like just like throwing straight up lasers.
Yeah, the hammer of
Like
Barovia.
that, yeah.
And it's trying to kill
But
people.
then
There are
if
people in the
you
office.
no, but if you like slow this up, this doesn't even look like the Hammer of Bravia. Like this is like the obscured figure that has like a weird face that we
No,
can't even
that's the
see what it
hammer of
looks like.
Barovia. It has the big dome head and
It
the
is?
yeah. It has a
No,
big
people are saying that's
armor.
not it.
But it has the big armor. That's a hammer of Barovia.
It's skinnier than the Hammer of Bravia.
That's because we
Like
only see its
the
top
hammer
part.
is like the hammer is like literally like all bulky, like
That's
it's like
literally the
rounded. This
hammer.
one is
That
this
is
is
literally
literally
the
like a
hammer of
different man.
Barovia.
Have you not been seeing the discussion online? Like people are saying that this is like Jor-El or this is like a different
So
version of
then maybe
Superman.
Jor-El is the hammer of Barovia because this is the hammer of Barovia. Like what?
It's not
It has a
like
okay. So you're saying there's a similar golden
it looks like a man like
dome-headed.
with like a it looks like a man that has like a hood on, like a fur hood.
What are you talking about?
Like you
Wait,
know,
are we talking about the same scene here?
yes, where it's lasering Superman back in the tunnel.
No, you're talking about the sewer. I'm talking about the scene before that near the office building.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, obviously that's the Hammer of Barovia.
No,
Like,
but yeah, this isn't the Hammer of Barovia. This is like
yeah,
the obscured figure with long hair, which is crazy. Let's like zoom in.
they both have the same lasers though. Now that I'm
His
looking at
face
it,
is like kind of white
so
and chopped up, and then he has long hair, and then he has like a
yeah,
he has kind of like a crumbly like fungus like body. I don't know what's going on.
this is so weird because like both like they're showing two different characters with the same exact lasers. So now it's making me think that it's the same guy. It's like just the guy that's under the hammer.
That's not
That could be
Supergirl.
Jor-El.
That's what I'll tell you.
I know. I'm just like, okay, there goes the Supergirl theories. But I want it to be Supergirl so bad. Like that would be. I don't know if that would be too much if like we have Jor-El and Supergirl as
I
villains
don't think
that
Jarrell's
are
in
like
this
taking
movie.
control of.
I think you're just running with it. I highly doubt that Jarrell's in this movie.
I don't know. There's a lot of like discussion about it, like especially after that Father's Day clip where Superman says, "Oh, well, he says I wasn't sent here for I was sent here for like a different purpose, or I don't know what I was sent here for." And that's making everybody think that like Jor-El actually sent Superman to Earth like to conquer it.
Also, low key. Okay, if you pause on the scene where he's blasting Superman, but when you can just see the blast, that blast is so
Hmm.
cool.
Yeah, it is.
But like,
Like
imagine
this is
this
gonna
but
be like a
green.
really cinematic
Like,
movie.
just imagine this but green. Who would that like be? Guess.
That but green, Starfire.
Exactly. Like that would look so good. Like a beam like this. Like I'm just imagining the potential.
Right. That'd be really cool. Like, like it's crazy to think that we're technically like 2 years away from a Teen Titans movie as
Yeah,
well.
that's crazy.
Like just seeing all like the CGI in here, like the way everything's like filmed and
Yeah,
like captured, like that actually like builds a lot of hype for me
yeah.
for what the rest of the DCU is gonna be
But like,
like.
I'm that makes me scared too, because James Gunn is a very very like talented, and like now he's like a very, oh my god, the word just blanked. But like he's been directing. He knows. He's it's like he just knows how to
Hmm.
direct action, how to direct an action movie, a superhero movie, what angles to use, how the he probably is so used to doing so much CGI. He knows the ins and outs. So, but that also
Exactly.
kind of like some of the funky
He knows
CGI
some secret
here,
too,
some of the cartoonish CGI here, I think this might be a
like the
conspiracy
punch with the
theory,
teeth.
but I think it's intentional to be more cartoonish, because I don't
Yeah,
think a director like
I can see
James
that.
Gunn, the Guardians of the Galaxy movies look flawless, and they are the most CGI heavy movies in all of Marvel. So
Well, okay.
like I don't get how these could be bad, especially because they've had a while to make this movie. So
Yeah.
I think it's
It just looks like
intentional.
very bright. It's like I don't know. I like it. Like I like the coloring. So like the CG. I guess like you can like tell it's CGI, but like to me, I don't mind it because it's like okay, it's a superhero movie. Like I'm not expecting like the most like realistic kind of like thing. Like we could save that for like when we have like darker movies, like in the Batverse,
Yeah.
or maybe like in Wonder Woman's movie,
Okay, go to
which will probably
111.
speak on movie.
Go to 111.
Hmm.
Okay, now we can talk about, because that's the next scene after the hammer, after the drill.
A lot of like this scene specifically made like a lot of noise online
Yeah.
for like both good and bad reasons.
Cuz
Me personally, I like it.
I mean, we actually like this was a complete surprise in this trailer, cuz we actually like have no clue what the hell this is.
Hmm.
Cuz it could be the
Yeah, this
laser
is like
eyes,
a
but
lot.
I feel I don't. You know what it could be? I feel like what if like the Hammer of Brovia guy like grabbed Superman and like lasered his eyes?
Oh, I was thinking it's something like Superman, like he used his lasers like at their full effect.
Maybe, but then why would they
'Cause
stay like that?
maybe because he was just like being drained, and now he's like using his powers at full effect after like having his powers at literally minus 1,000 effect.
I mean, yeah, but
Because
I
we
would.
know
You know what
that
I would prefer? Like, imagine if the veins under his skin were glowing red instead of like lightly red, and you could see like red like
oh
light from his kind of like eyelid area instead of like this like eyeshadow he has James Charles style around his whole eye.
maybe it's just like a visually pleasing kind of thing.
Is it
It probably
visually
like shows it
pleasing
off of
though?
aesthetics. Yeah, it looks cool.
Okay, in certain
Like
senses,
it's not
yeah.
too in your face. Like it's like oh my god, like his eyes are like literally peeling off, or like his eyes are burning.
But
'Cause I feel like that
they're
wouldn't make
not,
any
because like
sense.
his eyes are so perfectly perfect with like the white and the blue, and then his face is so like perfect. It just looks like he has eyeshadow makeup on. Like I'm sorry.
Okay.
And also,
I don't know. I don't have any
where
complaints.
is
I
he
think it looks cool.
standing?
It adds an edge.
Where is he standing?
What do you mean? He's in the air.
Which scene are you on? I said 111.
Okay, the 111 starts with him punching, like flying up and throwing the punch. Oh, you like 110, you could have said.
Oh, we're on different. We're watching different ones. That's why. But yeah,
Like,
that's the one
hello.
I'm looking at because that gives a more
Okay,
in-depth
well
look.
this,
Where the hell is he standing?
yeah, I like. He's standing. This is like right after he breaks out of the prison
I know,
cell.
but like this floor is so funky. This does look like the ultimate alternate dimension.
The floor looks like bismuth, like the element. So
Yeah,
maybe what's his name? It's not a
metamorpho.
maze though. Metamorpho. Like maybe he created this, or this is just like this is what like, the material of the cells are being held in. like a kind of
Oh,
bismuth
you
material.
were talking about
But then it's
Teethgate. Okay.
yeah, but now it's weird because like you see the ocean splitting and Superman's flying out of it. So is
Yeah.
that where they were being contained the whole time? Like, are they not being held in a pocket dimension?
Also,
Like
that
this is why
scene is
I want to see the
so
movie so bad. Like, I want all these
like
questions
I'm actually
answered.
so excited because the visual of the city being cut in half with the kind of like crystals and elements like leaking out, like that's so cool.
Hmm. And like the fact that we know that that's Metamorpho doing that too.
Yeah.
Like he's playing like such a like crazy role. Like he's creating kryptonite to hold Superman hostage. Then he's probably gonna create like a sun element to give him power and let him break out. And then he's gonna split like oh if you look on the like if you look on like 113 right after the after Punchgate or Toothgate, you see
Yeah.
like the split, like the earth splitting,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
has like that same bismuth material. So maybe he creates bismuth, metamorpho, and like splits the ocean up or the ground up.
Cause there's rainbows.
That's
If
actually
you
really cool.
pause when like you see
Yeah,
there's like rainbows underground. What's going on?
yeah, that's like, oh my god,
That looks like almost like
like
there's
this is gonna
another
be
world
crazy.
under the world.
Yeah, so now I'm thinking like, okay, he's splitting this up. Like, look at the buildings that are falling and the damage that they're doing. Like, are people dying from this as well? Like, is Superman gonna save everybody that's like falling off when the buildings break?
Yeah. Well,
That's like the questions that come into my mind.
okay. Well, then next
But
we have him talking to Guy Gardner in like a green
hmm
bubble, I guess. I think he looks really Supermanish and cool in this shot. Just the way he's looking at Guy Gardner and his posture, he looks
yeah,
Supermanish.
like he means business.
Yeah, and then, okay, it's already at 35 minutes. So let's.
Yeah, this is a lot.
Okay, so we have Omni-Man and Superman fighting. I love the way Superman like kind of. I feel like this. I feel like I love the setting of this baseball court. I think it's so bright.
Hmm.
I love when it's. I
Yeah,
hate in
it's
movies,
very like
especially DC
classic.
movies, when it's dark and they're in like this dark, dingy kind of small place, and you can't really see. You're kind of like, what is that? Is he punching him? Like, what's going on? You have to like squint your eyes. Here it's bright. They're doing
Yeah,
MMA moves to each other, and also I love how the camera moves when Superman picks him up and smashes him on the floor. Like, this is the
yeah, I
action I'm
love that
looking
part.
for. I'm
Like
actually
we're not seeing Superman get beat up. Like we're now we're seeing
exactly.
him doing the beating. And then also you see the T-balls, well, the T-spheres like in the background a little bit. There's something in the background flying behind either Superman or
I think that's the
Ultraman.
Eng.
Oh, oh, you're right. That is Engineer. But we know that Superman might win that fight.
Because that's a
But should we
2v1.
just like do like a speed round for like the last 30 seconds of the trailer?
Okay, well, we have
Because like
Mr.
a lot of stuff happens like in this last 30
Yeah,
seconds.
we have Mr. Disability here, and also he just looks so Stephen Hawking-ish. He doesn't move his face, doesn't move his arms. He looks like he's locked into the chair. He just like Stephen Hawking type. He just like moves his hands a bit, and then the balls shoot out. I hate what they did with him. I hate the buckles.
Oh, it is a chair.
I hate the chair. I
I
hate
didn't
how
even
his
know the
face looks
chair.
like it's frozen. Like, why would you make him into Stephen Hawking? I don't understand. And like the thing is,
Okay, I think that's just very
there are some
weird.
frames
He
of the
still has full
comics.
mobility.
What mobility? The only thing he
He
moved on
can
his.
move his
He
hands
didn't
and
even
do
move his
stuff.
face. He just
And
moved
I'm
his
sure
hands.
he can get out of the chair when he
I know.
chooses. Like,
Hopefully they're saving that guy because in the comics, Mister Terrific, like there are some panels where he looks really really cool. But like here, like I kind
yeah,
of agree with some critics who say that he's giving jokey supporting character energy, which he is. Like you can't even argue
I
against
hope
that.
not. I'm not gonna judge too soon. Now that I'm looking at it, he has like straps on him. I didn't know it was like he was actually in a chair. I thought he
Like
was just like
locked in.
he was
Like
like
what's
sitting and he
going
only had like
on?
four things on.
Okay, and then we have the pixel
But I
dimension.
like seeing
Yeah,
Lois and like the rest of like the Daily Planet gang and the
we've seen that
T-ship. Like
shot
now I'm like,
before.
okay, no, we have not.
We have, and then we have
No, we
Metamorpho
haven't.
stretching his gummy elastic elements to grab Superman by the neck while Superman is grabbing a green baby Joey in the Minecraft pixel Pac-Man dimension.
Right. And then we see Crypto's cape on the left side. Well, we see Crypto to the left. I didn't
Like
never even notice that
this
Metamorpho
is
was
the
in the
most
scene.
thing, cause like this is the most shot, cause like what the hell?
Yeah,
Like
it's
this
very
is
like
so
James Gunn. Like
yeah,
this
and
reminds me of something from Guardians of the
what
Galaxy.
is going on? Like it's just so like out of nowhere that we just have no
Yeah,
idea what the hell this is about.
I'm seeing this is like the pocket dimension. This is like I would say going right into the third act when like some beast is released, like released into like the Earth from this dimension that they're in. But even I don't know, like it looks like they're also in space because do you see there's something glowing from Metamorpho? I think that's like the
Yeah.
sun that he was like the artificial sun that he was using to like
It
free
kind of looks
Superman.
like Metamorpho is a head, a torso, and then he has jet boosters underneath him. His like torso instead of legs.
Oh, and look, yeah, it looks like Jet Boosters too. And then it's like, is he like expanding like several limbs of like just giving himself extra limbs? Like it seems like he's like extending himself to like his
And
furthest, like
also, oh
you
yeah,
know,
I keep cutting you off. Sorry.
no, it's like his furthest like abilities.
And like, I
But what were
just
you gonna say?
what's Baby Joey? What is it, and what is it doing, and why is he holding him like that, like it's a plush toy? Like what's going on?
It's just Metamorpho's child. 'Cause Metamorpho, his wife is also gonna be locked up in a different cage. So I'm guessing she's probably gonna be pregnant or something. Maybe she'll give birth in the movie, and then that'll be their Franklin. It's like so like crazy how this is like aligning up with Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Like like both, you know, they're both having like a baby, a powerful baby in the movies.
powerful baby.
And
Okay,
the rest is just like other shots we've seen, except for like him fighting that obscured
and
figure,
also Mother Quake
left
incoming. We
screaming
have
again.
Lois driving the, and some people were saying that, oh, why is she driving this? Like some people, some even female critics were complaining about her driving this, but like, so what?
She's clearly
She
like
is the
being target
queen,
like aimed to be like a girl boss in this
and
movie,
she
and I don't see
is.
any issue
She's
with
the
that.
queen, so don't play
Like
with
she's a
her.
badass and she's dating Superman.
Yeah, and like you can't.
Like
I feel like like she's showing that you can't date Superman and take things lightly. Like you need to be a boss bitch and step up
right.
to the occasion if you want to date
Yeah, right.
like the guy.
But, let's also talk about like the best, maybe the second best shot in this whole trailer, like of Superman just like lasering everyone in a 360.
Yeah. Yup.
Like that was like really cool. Like that's like the coolest I've ever seen Superman be in
Actually,
like a
yeah.
movie.
I
And
love
this is
when
in a trailer.
Superman. I love when Superman uses, like, he has so many funky abilities, and one thing I was gonna bring up, one thing we haven't seen yet, which is something that's like so integral and crucial. But keep in mind, before this trailer, we didn't even see his heat vision, so we only saw the
Right.
hyperambrovias. So the heat vision was the gag. I want to see what his frost
Mhm.
breath looks like, because he has
Yeah, me
that
too.
too. Like,
They have not showed that like
and the
once.
X-ray vision.
That too. I need to see him like freeze his fist and like throw a punch with that.
Oh yeah, isn't he
Like
gonna do
that's like
that?
when I'll
Oh
give the
my
movie a
god, they're
sense.
saving so much for the movie.
I mean, based off the toys, like that's what I'm expecting. If I don't see that, I'm giving the
T.
movie a one star.
T. Ooh.
So James, I'm warning you.
Yes. T. Ooh.
But then like the final clip, we see like a Superman just like flying. I also like that too.
I mean, I
Like he's
think it's
angry. Like
camp
where
and
is he
goofy,
going?
and I think it's
Wait, what did you
realistic.
say?
And the one where he's like flying towards the camera and looks a bit goofy, I think it's campy and goofy and fun. Like,
Mhm, right.
he looks a bit
I think
stupid.
this is him at his most serious. I like it.
He looks a bit stupid, but like they're showing that when you, like, you have to get dumb to like be serious. Like I go stupid, I go
Sometimes
dumb.
being serious, you know, is dumb. It looks dumb,
Exactly.
but
Like
he's
if
getting
you
stuff
think,
done. Like I don't care.
like if you're too used to seeing like Coco Melon and you don't know what seriousness looks like, it's like that's your fault.
The one like unserious thing, like the comedic scene in this trailer, where he's like laying down and Mr. Terrific is like, yelling at him. People said that's like okay, this is like the one time it's giving like James Gunn's
Yeah.
comedy,
Yeah.
or it's giving like Guardians of the Galaxy, like or oh this is Peter Quill,
Yeah.
but just in Superman's costume.
I would be like, I'd be the first person to complain about something like this because I don't like James Gunn. But
Mhm.
surprisingly, I love this because I like this kind of showed me how much I miss a Superman that's not so serious, a Superman that has fun, a Superman
Exactly.
that enjoys being Superman, a Superman that is
Yeah.
like like something that brings you joy and happiness, not a Superman that's always like "Rrr."
Yeah. I feel like you make the exact same comment in the last one.
No, yeah.
But I completely agree. Like he has personality. Like he shouldn't like just take every single blow and be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna brush this off my shoulder." Like this is him in his third year. What they confirmed, he's like in his third
Yeah.
year as Superman. Like he's not gonna be like the perfect hero. So
Yeah. And also,
it's like,
I'm so like okay, so I'm rewatching this scene which we kind of glazed over, which is oh, sweet glaze. Sweet glazed over. But it's the one where he is in the like slice of Metropolis and he picks up like this like
hmm
stick and he like hits the like shadowy figure. I love that scene, the way it's
yeah,
shot, and I love when like super strong heroes are like in the middle of fighting and they pick up something and they like use it to like hit someone and then they use their environment and they're doing different stuff and it's I just
yeah,
think
I
it's really
love
good.
that
And you know, actually I'm 100% sure they blurred the person who he's fighting because you can
for
clearly,
sure.
so clearly see who it is in this scene, but his face is just a black mush.
It's like a century kind of gag that they're saving from
Yeah,
like Thunderbolts.
yeah,
I hope it's like the character that they're like blurring out is like a very meaningful character, or not meaningful, like kind of like obscure, but like a character that they can turn into a very
yeah.
popular character. Like people keep saying Ulysses or Ulysses.
Who the hell is
I
that?
don't know who that is, but like he seems cool. So basically, he is like, well, I
Neil
actually don't know, but like
Neil
he wears
fucking
a super
Ulysses?
Ulysses.
Bitch, like, we don't want this. I'm
He has
sorry.
Superman comics. I just don't know who he is, like, or
I
like what
know
his deal
he's
is.
just his history of the comics on the wiki is like 1.5 paragraphs long. What are we doing here?
But that would be so weird if they just like brought in some like really obscure character. I mean, if they can make him popular and make him like become like a like very mainstream Superman character, then like I would gag. But I don't know. I want it to be somebody that we know, like Jor-El or Supergirl or Zod.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think it's Zod
and
though.
those are my final
Hopefully
answers.
not. I don't like Zod.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be Zod because I feel like that's like way too early. But yeah,
Okay,
to me, it would just make sense if it's just somebody we knew.
so that's it.